Even with all of the ways that we disagree in society as humans with each other on a consistent daily basis, I think we can all 100% agree, especially with social media, smartphones, and just all the distractions we have in the world. We are now spending more time thinking about doing stuff rather than just actually doing the things we're thinking about. There are just so many distractions we have in our world now that are taking away from the things that we actually should and want to be doing. And I'm guilty of this too. I think everyone in this world is guilty of it. It's something that I'm working on. It's something that probably everyone is working on. But it really is true. We all spend so much time on our phones, spend so much time distracting our brain away from doing the things we want to be doing. And starting, I would agree, doing those things, starting to do those things is arguably the hardest part of it all. So when I think about going to the gym, as an example, I would say in most cases, especially for beginners and whatnot, the hardest part is just getting the motivation to go there on a consistent basis. Once you get there, or you're in the parking lot, it's like, yeah, you might as well just go in there, and who cares if you're just noodling around or whatever, right? You're just doing random stuff in there, but you're getting that habit in. And the hardest part of establishing that habit is getting there and doing it. This is also applicable to creating a YouTube channel, right? Just starting. You know how much anxiety you can get, or just pressure you can get where you're trying to make your first video perfect, or you're nervous that you're going to be posting yourselves online or whatever. It's tough, and you have that confliction in your head, and that confliction paired with all of the distractions we have in our world now is enough to deter you from doing what you want to be doing. And it can be applied to learning any other skill, right? If you're learning an instrument, if you want to learn a foreign language, if you want to learn how to dance, I don't know, right? But, the toughest part is starting. And we have created as a society so many barriers for ourselves. I think about how much more I would get done and how much more I would know about this world if procrastinating was not an issue for me. And, every time, think how much time, I'm trying to think how much time I've wasted procrastinating. It's crazy. It's this huge amount of time. But then when I think about that, I think about it on a more large scale basis, right? Think about how much time we waste as a society procrastinating. It's got to be insane. Where do you think our society, our world would be if we didn't procrastinate? At that level, right? If we were just freaking rock stars all the way, we never procrastinated and did what we said we were going to do, we would probably be a multi-planetary species right now. We'd have the cure for cancer, and we'd probably all have a 300 IQ. The amount of advancement we would have in technology and just civilization would be huge. And, I honestly might make this another YouTube video topic, because it's kind of curious to think about, just kind of from a philosophical standpoint. Where would we be if we didn't procrastinate? It's kind of an interesting topic, but more to go back onto the point. I'm trying to challenge myself to have things to do on weekend mornings. So what I've found, at least for me, that's really hard is when I want to be doing things and I'm thinking about doing things, I have to have my morning set up for me. Because on Saturday and Sunday mornings, when I wake up, it's straight to the phone. So I need to be waking up and just either going to the gym, just eating breakfast and getting ready to go to the gym, or reading a book and then doing that, or getting on my computer and recording content for you guys and the channel and making videos. I need to be getting up and starting immediately when I get up, or within 5 minutes of when I get up, because that's what I do on a weekly basis, from Monday through Friday. I wake up, my alarm hits, and I just go to town. I'm out the door in 25 minutes and I head to work. I am firing on all cylinders. But Saturday and Sunday, I want to be similar to that, right? And I have other things and projects that I'm working on, like you guys know of, like this channel that I can definitely be working on. And just starting in the morning would help me so much, right? I would be so much more productive. Now, it is also the weekend, so I take that into consideration. Of course, everyone can deserve a break, right? If that's what you want. But I know that I want to have an awesome YouTube channel more than I want to have a break. So I need to act accordingly and fulfill that. So it is what it is, you know. I've come to realize that I don't ever regret starting something. And this might be applicable to most people, but I've never regretted starting something, even if it didn't pan out, you know. You don't regret those things. I mean, even if you start, you get up early and you're trying to learn a language or something, and you do it for 2 weeks and you give up, I don't think you really regretted that. You also are instilling habits, and you're keeping yourself accountable. So the most important thing also to all of this, I guess maybe it's not the most important, but it's critical to know. The whole just start motto that I've titled this YouTube video, you don't have to have a perfect plan to get started. You just need to start, figure it out along the way, and just make it work and adapt as you continue on the path. You know, it is what it is, right? You have to just start. The starting is the hardest part. That is where the most contention and the biggest barrier is. So I wanted to make this video to you guys and just inspire, kind of have it as a motivational video or inspirational video, but just to know if there's something that you want to do in your life, right? Like whatever it is. I'm making this video also for me, PS. Like this is something I need to hear for myself, and of course there's other videos like this, but you know, it's another person preaching to the choir, which I think content like this is, you know, beneficial. But just know that the hardest part of getting what you really want to do and working towards that goal is just starting and being consistent at just starting and just poking and prodding a little bit every day at your goal. So that's my spiel for today, guys. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me know what you guys think about the video. If you guys have any other ideas for videos or any content you guys would like to hear from me or my opinions on, please feel free to shoot some messages in the comments and I'll read them. I am eager to read anyone's comments. I haven't gotten really any comments on videos yet, so I would totally be ecstatic to read your comments. I've noticed recently that we're at 4 subscribers now, which I cannot thank you all enough for that. That is so cool. That's more than I thought I would be at this point. So I am so grateful for that, and I really appreciate the support. So everyone have a great night, and peace out, brothers.